Hello viewers, welcome you to another interesting edition of Champ Footy. On today's edition, we'll talk about the Champions League matches up for today. Today we have a lot of Champions League matches, about 8 matches in today's fixture. So today, one of the big games we have coming up is the Barcelona versus Olympiacos. Barcelona-Olympiacos, it's a big game because as a Barcelona fan, this is the match that everything is at stake for Barcelona to bounce back after that 2-1 last defeat against PSG. Barcelona are out now to secure 3 points and reclaim the status as one of the tournament favorites. Also, we have another interesting matchup, PSV versus Napoli. This PSV lost their opening fixture against Union Saint-Gilloise. They lost 3-1. And this PSV side are a side that they have been conceding lately, but then they're also efficient in front of goal. This PSV side against the Napoli side that lost their last Serie A campaign. This PSV side we try to compound on the misery of Napoli and try to see if they can upset them. And PSG at home is kind of a formidable side. Let's not take anything away from them. They have the attacking firepower, and also they play this kind of quick transition from defense to attack. So this PSG side is capable of causing an upset against Napoli. So I see that this is going to be a tough matchup for Napoli playing away from home. Also, another interesting feature is the Copenhagen versus Dortmund. Copenhagen at home playing against Dortmund. This Copenhagen side, they qualified via qualification to play this Champions League, and against the Dortmund side who just lost against Bayern Munich. I think this Dortmund side will try to bounce back after their 2-1 defeat the last weekend against Bayern Munich to secure 3 points. And in the Champions League, and so far this Dortmund side they're playing pretty well. They managed to succumb to a 4-4 draw away against Juventus. So this time around, I think they'll be all out to get 3 points. Another interesting matchup is the Villarreal versus Man City. This Villarreal versus Man City game is going to be a cracker because Erling Haaland in attack, although Rodri is about to come back from injury, but I think Erling Haaland and Czech Jeremy Doku is capable of, turning the game around for Man City, because we've seen him in recent games. He's so deadly in attack, especially when he tries to cut in from the left into the 18-yard box. And he's so good in giving those good cutback pass for Erling Haaland to finish up the ball. So I think this is going to be a very tough match for Man City. But in the end, I'm giving Man City a victory over Villarreal. So this is going to be a tough match. Also, we have another interesting matchup, Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid. This Arsenal side have scored in 7 of their last 9 matches. The Arsenal team, they are capable of, earning at least a draw in this match. Also, this Atletico Madrid side are not pushed over. One of the remarkable victory was the 5-2 defeat of the almighty Real Madrid. So Atletico Madrid will not treat this match as one of those matches they will just come down to sit deep and wait for the ball, because Arsenal are capable, always play this kind of possession-based and counter-attacking football. But I expect the both teams to come out to play. Diego Simeone's side and before they are known to be this defensive side that sit back and play low block, but I think this time around they have what it takes. Julian Alvarez, Simeone, and the likes, they will come out, to give their all. So I'm expecting that this match will produce a lot of goals. Also, another interesting matchup is Kairat Almaty versus Pafos. These two sides are, they are the dark horses in this campaign. Pafos have been playing well lately until they met their match, which is Bayern Munich, and Bayern Munich hammered them. Another interesting matchup is the Leverkusen versus PSG. The Leverkusen versus PSG match is one hell of a cracker, because this Leverkusen side, they have been playing pretty well, but then PSG have been having some kind of injury lately with their star player Dembele, who has been out, and also other players like Marquinhos. So I think, according to the news injury update, I think Dembele will be available for the lineup, but I don't know if he will make the starting 11. But Dembele to come back to the team is good news for PSG, because Luis Enrique's side, they want to continue on their winning streak after beating Barcelona 2-1, even without the talisman Dembele. The incumbent Ballon d'Or winner. So Dembele coming into this PSG side against this match against Bayer Leverkusen will give the Parisian faithful a glimmer of hope for them to, to get that remarkable 3 points against a resilient Leverkusen side. Also, we have another interesting matchup, which is the Newcastle versus Benfica. Newcastle has been a very good side, even though they lost by a 2-1 victory, a 2-1 loss against Barcelona. This side are very good, in their high pressing and ball retention. And this has made them one of the favorites in this tie against Benfica. This Benfica side have appointed their newly appointed coach Jose Mourinho, also know about the Premier League and this Newcastle side. So I think this game won't produce much goals because Mourinho, Benfica might not have, that they might not be that attacking minded coming into this game because they wouldn't want to expose their backline against this high pressing Newcastle side. So my last match analysis for today is Union St-Gilloise versus Inter Milan. Now this match is one hell of a match that I know that anything can go either way. This USG side, a very formidable team. They registered a shocking 3-1 victory over PSV in the opening match of this campaign. And this USG team has been very good both in the domestic and this intercontinental competition. So it's not going to be an easy ride for Inter Milan away from home. But this Inter Milan team, they have what it takes with Dejan Dumfries being in super form and Lautaro Martinez. Although Inter Milan will be without their star striker Marcus Thuram, but they still have another striker to fill in in his stead. So what I'm saying is it might be a narrow victory for Inter Milan or the match might end in a draw. But either way, this match promises to be a cracker. So these are all the Champions League fixtures for today. And so we just hope that the game will live up to their expectation. And after the match, I'll come up with some post-match analysis. So see you during the Champions League game. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on your favorite channel, Champ Footy. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.